Today in Abaco is the 14th of December 2023. The weather is like a little hurricane, and it seems like it's going to be that way all weekend. Abaconians, myself included, when I see weather like this, I remember Hurricane Dorian. It's not a good feeling to go back 4 or 5 years to a near-death experience. But I'm taken aback to see Hubert Ingram and Hubert Minnis could be on national television, putting the spotlight on the both of them once again. When the worst time of our lives, they were the two worst human beings that ever run a country in my lifetime. Hubert Ingram and Hubert Minnis, almost 5 years in, they have not come back to help one single person in Abaco. But they could get together to give each other praises and to try to take over the FNM again from Pintard. It has always been about Hubert Ingram, Minnis, their power, their greed, their ultimate power. See, God already stepped in on Hubert Minnis and Hubert Ingram. They will never be leaders in this Commonwealth in my lifetime, nor in their lifetime again. But they miss the chauffeur-driven car, the siren, the attention that in the honorable house, supposed to be honorable, that Hubert Ingram will tell a grown man he'll write his resignation on a piece of toilet paper. That is what you would think about another man. He believed that he came from humble beginnings, but nobody else should rise like he rose. And anybody that tried to rise to make this country better, Hubert Minnis, Perry Christie, and Hubert Ingram is there to cut their feet from under them. They love you not being first class in your own country. Anything that was of significance to grow the reputation, to grow the citizens of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, Hubert Ingram, Perry Christie, and Hubert Minnis destroyed it. I remember, just like yesterday, Hubert Ingram and Perry Christie, both ex-Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, down there in Greenhill Key, riding around on a golf cart and laughing at us, saying that they cannot do anything because Hubert Minnis don't want them to help the people of Abaco. But already, 4 years later, they're trying to help themselves to regain such power. It can't happen. It will never happen. Lord God himself, Jesus Christ, will not allow it to happen. See, Hubert Ingram, he's living a long life. He got punished a little bit. Perry, he never had much of a life. If you watch the case with Nygaard in Toronto, Canada, how many Bahamians has watched that case? You will see what such leader Perry was, and all the detail, the graphic, grim details of what Perry did while he was Prime Minister, and how he catered to those Chinese. But my story is Hubert Minnis and Hubert Ingram are back together to try to fool the people that don't want to emancipate themselves from mental slavery. The people of North Abaco that had Hubert as a god, that God himself became jealous. That's why nothing gonna happen in North Abaco for a long time, because everybody, the preachers, the church, from the pulpit to the door, thought Hubert was a god. And guess what he did? 15 years, 3 times prime minister, he didn't make one single person a millionaire. He didn't make anybody's life better. After Hurricane Doreen, Hubert still comes in here. He only comes in to make sure you're dead. If he perceives you to be an F&M, he'll come to make sure bury you. But after Hurricane Doreen, Hubert didn't reach out his hand to help nobody. We still have hundreds and hundreds of people that are still homeless, but Hubert and Hubert giving each other books to show what a miserable leaders they were. They're only happy with themselves. But the people of Abaco is still catching the brunt. You go out Kipco Corner, it's like pouring milk into the ocean. Hundreds and hundreds of young people have to come from North Abaco to South Abaco because Hubert didn't leave one single thing for the next generation to be employed by. Not one single thing. And the Tretzky Hotel, in 30 years, we had one person that wanted to buy it, had the money to buy it, spent millions of lawyer fee, architect, to show what he can do. But Hubert Ingram didn't like him, so he advised Brave Davis to kill the deal. So he killed the future of many Abaconians. But they are still thanking God for Hubert Ingram. Kai ain't thanking God. I said, wow, they're back. I thought we were tired of such miserable people, but they still missed that power and want that power back again. But God will step in, and he shall not allow near Hubert to be prime minister of this country in their lifetime. Kai still cares.